Hey, greetings everyone. It is GleeCon, and I'm back. If you look on the screen, you'll notice on this episode, we're finally moving on. You may miss Muln, but we will eventually get back to him. On our last episode, we were finishing it up with the home cow here as he wrapped up Stone Talon Mountains, and we now have our last catch-up zone to do. Not a mustard zone, but a catch-up zone with Farinell as he continues Hillsbrad Foothills. We haven't been in this zone in a while. I think it'll be fun to play with him. So stay a while and listen as we do that. We also have been reading the World of Warcraft official magazine, the 4th issue of a 5-issue run. Last time we talked about all the different dungeons of Cataclysm, so that was an interesting little tidbit. We had a little lore behind each. Oh, we're about to level up with Farinell, so he's not quite as far behind as he looks. And he's going to hit an even one, so we'll have to see how that goes. We're also going to have to see, it's been so long since we played with the man here, that I don't even know, I'm not even sure if we can remember how to play. Let's summon this guy since we don't have a partner. We're in Hillsbrad. We have 3 quests. Looks like we have Souvenirs of Death and the Battle of Hillsbrad to work with here. These are Hillsbrad human skulls. And we also need a shipment of iron, 4 apprentice blacksmiths. I'm assuming we need to murder them. And a shipment of iron. So, yeah. We're going to do that. Why not? You can also get Hillsbrad human skulls, I guess, over there. But we already have a lot of them because we've been killing Hillsbrad people for some time because it's just so fun to murder these little farmers and whatnot, peasants. You know, really they're jerks. They kind of deserve it. I don't even feel bad. We also have an elixir of agony, some mud snout blossoms to get. But really, I don't even know how much longer, if for instance, if this is it, if there's not a lot to go after this, this could be our last episode on this zone, and then we're already done with Hillsbrad. I know that we played for a while. We've got a kitty cat right there. It's been a little bit of time since, I'm gonna go ahead and hit my, oh, I'm missing something right here. I don't know what it is. We're gonna have to check it out. I know that this character I go dot heavy with. So, there we go. That's it. My talents have been reset since last we played, so let's double check that real quick. That's why damage was a little bit off. Classic Warlock. I know I was going with not a demonic sacrifice. There's a couple different real specs if you want to go destruction lock. I should have just picked talents. There we go. So on the one I do with my wife, Lady GleeCon, is the demonic sacrifice ruin. But I accidentally screwed up and picked leveling, which I don't like. I want to pay the gold to reset, but I'm a little bit broke on that one. I wanted to go on this Shadow Mastery ruin, and I wanted to hit heavy on the Affliction before I ever got to Destruction. So it's a little bit weird. So we're going to do that. So first of all, we're going to reduce the chance enemies have of messing with our Affliction. We're also going to reduce Corruption so that it's an insta-cast. Let's see here. We have 5 on that row. What do I want to do? 50% chance to increase your mana regen. Okay. I did like that. The amount of I'm not worried about the life tap as of yet. I know we needed this. That is the... I'm going to have to pick that up. That's what was going right there. We also need to increase the damage done by our Curse of Agony. So we've got a couple things. We now have this. Let's see, 5. We really are 1 over. We could play around with this row right now. Grim Reach and Nightfall. Let's see, Corruption and Drain Life. Shadow Trance, which Gives me free shadow bolts. I do like that. And Grim Reach is that's a nice touch, but it's maybe a luxury for later. Curse of Exhaustion. I don't care about that. That's going to be giving us like a slow. I mean, it's nice to have one. Even better, I think, is Siphon Life. It's a little stronger version of Drain Life. Yeah, so we've got some things to mess around with here. But yeah, let's go ahead and open the Affliction. We're going to go straight up on Affliction. That's what... I knew we had a missing spot there. So he was heavily focused on Affliction, and we're going to stick with that. I'm also a... do I want to fight that bear? Or that herb? I mean, really, it's all about hitting with these different curses now. I don't have the Shadow Bolt on a nice cooldown on that insta-cast yet. I really need to just save that for when I have that proc. Did this fool... I'm glad he didn't. I was going to say, is he coming over here to take my hard-earned Mage Royal? I know I don't have a lot of bag space with this character. I do know that. I can, I guess, get good at cooking. This character is not going to be one that we stick with. So, as we talked about a lot with Muln, when we get to level, as we hit level 60, I'm going to kind of drop off on some of my characters and just ditch them, so that I can really focus on getting good with 2 on each faction, because I want 1 of each role. I want a tank, I want a healer, I want a melee DPS, and I want a ranged DPS, but not of each faction. I don't even have that on each faction. Just total across the board, so we have that experience going forward. And my only healer and my only tank are on Horde, so by default, that means we're dropping my ranged DPS, which is Farinel here, and my melee DPS, which is my rogue, Talanji. They, at level 60, they'll become defunct. So that means those 2 roles go to the Alliance side. And on the Alliance side, we are all DPS. So we have a melee DPS with Erator, our Paladin, or Rep Pally. We have, who is, at this stage of the game, pretty fun, so he's getting high points. We have ranged DPS with our Hunter, Nessingwary, and a ranged DPS with our Mage, Maleficent, and a ranged DPS with our Shadow Priest, Callie. We have, I want to think, one more, but that's human, gnome. Oh, and we have a melee DPS with our Druid, Shalasier, who used to be... Oh, okay, let's see if that's a internet, no, that should just be a, I don't know, a glitch, just booted me for some reason, okay. You know, it happens, and WoW from time to time. So, that being said, on the Alliance, if I had to pick, right now, Erator is probably the Druid that I would pick. I mean, the melee DPS that I would pick, although I could see a world where Shalasier took that, so as we play more, we'll just kind of feel that out. But I kind of like the Paladin a little bit more, but they're both versatile classes. They both can serve as tanks, and they both can serve as heals as well, so in a pinch, we can multi-spec with both of them. Now, as far as range DPS go, it's not even a contest. I don't like priests and I don't like hunters. They're just... I've never liked priests. It's just not a class. It's okay to heal with a priest. I don't like doing DPS priests. I've never been a fan of the Shadow Priest. So... that is just not appealing to me. And hunters, for whatever reason, I mean, not for whatever reason, I generally suck at this game. I particularly suck at hunters. I just don't know why that class gives me such trouble. But I have little to no desire to do that. So they're kind of clearing out here with these apprentices. Let's see if I can sneak inside, since they're already doing a lot of the work here. Let's see what we can get going. So I'm going to hit them with some Okay, we'll get this guy going here. And I'm not even going to use Shadow Bolt ever unless I'm like in an emergency. And yeah, we're just going to kind of feel it out. I can drain the life, I guess. There we go, we have 1. We need to kill 4 of these guys. They also can drop the skulls. I don't see others, but here's our shipment of iron. This is one of the 2 things that we needed. We needed a shipment of iron, and we also need the head blacksmith Barrington. My guess is he's sort of kind of in the area here. So we just got to kind of look for that as we play around. In the meantime, I guess we'll just kill in the general vicinity of this, because it seems like the Battle of Hillsbrad that we are trying to get to is a battle. We're specifically trying to take down the I guess their ability to produce weapons. We can read it as we look for more mobs. That's just a general footman. But yeah, so we did get the medal. But yeah, we need more. We need 3 more apprentices and the actual blacksmith himself. They're all in this vicinity. And we'll just kill mobs as they spawn nearby. So if we look at what the actual lore was, because it's been so freaking long since we played this. There's a apprentice. I don't know where the actual dude's at. Maybe they killed... There's a footman that I just killed. Another footman. Maybe someone else killed them. I guess we'll kill this peasant. It says that the humans have been putting up unexpected resistance, and they're armed by this blacksmith, so we need to shut down all supply lines. Kind of like a la Warcraft 2 or Warcraft 3, like, this is just a good spot. Like, this is one of their sort of buildings. We're not getting skulls. We need to shut down their supply lines by executing their blacksmith, who is Blacksmith Barrington. And kill his apprentices, and bring back iron for stockpile. So it's pretty much exactly what you'd expect. This is a war, and we're cutting one of their best ways of manufacturing weapons. And that's it. There's no real deep lore behind it, other than that this kind of tells the story that you know, Hillsbrad is a hotly contested zone, a PvP zone, really. But from a lore sense, we're not on a PvP server. Well, I'm gonna ding, I think, from this fight, which is cool. Okay. No, I did not ding, but I did get a skull, so we're down to only needing 6. I would really like for some of these apprentices, some of these blacksmiths to respawn, but I don't want it to happen in a way that... Oh, I heard something. Oh, there's like a wizard right there. That's a Hillsbrad councilman. Councilman? Councilwoman? Can't tell a gender. Councilman. Well, I guess the mustache is a dead giveaway. They are hitting me with magic crossbolts. Ow. And now I dinged. Which I do like, unlike hunters. There we go. There's another footman. I need to boost my talent up. Okay, so let's see what we have. How about... I do like this chance. I want that. I want that to start happening so I can start practicing proccing my insta-cast on Shadow Bolt, even though my Shadow Bolt's not very powerful yet. So we just need to kind of keep an eye for what that looks like. Is it going to highlight here? Is it going to appear as a buff above me? With Classic, without any kind of helping mods, it might not be as overtly obvious when I have that proc. I do have a... Oh, you know what? We need to drain a couple souls too, because one of my bags has room for 2. We could get this guy. Okay, so we just need to make that happen. I do think that I am sort of kind of not... Okay, so as it gets low, now we need to fill up with 2. Actually, well, 2 is probably fine for now. Alright, we're down to needing 5 skulls. I think we should probably kill the skulls as well while we're here. Like, farm them all. One more. We have such a gross amount of shards. Eventually, for bag space, I'll probably, if I find another bag, I can ditch this one. I don't like that my poor Voidwalker just can't maintain threat at all. He's not good at it. Okay, so I'm full on skulls. Not skulls, on shards. Okay, there's another apprentice blacksmith, so we're finally going to get our second one of these. Of the 4 that we need. Again, so that... Let's look at that talent and what it says. It says, as your corruption and drain life cause that to tick off. But I didn't see. What's the percentage chance? So I've yet to see it happen. I have a 4% chance. So I guess I would have to try and hit, like... I'd have to... Oh, there's the blacksmith that we need. Okay, he's tougher, so I'm going to hit him with our curse just to... Resisted something. Okay, so I could switch over to Drain Life and just hope I get a proc of an instant cast. He knocked the Drain Life right out of me. Alright, so we got the head blacksmith. That's good, so now we just need 2 apprentices. 2 apprentices. There's one inside. Oops. Oh, crud. Okay, so this is going to be tough. Okay, we're going to hit him with some curses, too. He resisted my fire. Okay, we're going to just keep reapplying stacks of dots on him. That's fine. He's actually doing fine there. Yeah, we'll just hit those. Yeah, he did. That was good. We got him. We got the ones. Oh, one more came in for the show here. And with the overall, I really want to see. I would love to see that proc. I have yet to see one. Oh, there it is. It shows up here. So it pops up at the top as though it was a buff. So we got another skull. We still need 4. Let's have him consume some shit. Oh, you know what? I hate it when that happens. There's a. For some reason, it takes off. It took these off. I don't know why. We definitely want them because sacrifice is so useful. Alright, so we need 4 skulls. Let's check in on... I kind of want to pull this guy over. And just see. So here's what we do. We have to watch the proc up here. And on the way back, I guess we'll check out the souvenirs of death. So I heard a little sound, which is what prompted me to look over there. Okay, we got another guy right here. I mean, as long as we keep corruption active, I guess it's probably good. But obviously, by checking the drain life... Oh wait, no, I think it said it was drain. There we go. There's that insta-cast on Shadow Bolt. Okay, so that's cool. Is it Drain Soul, actually, that does it? No, it's Drain Life. Okay. Alright, so... Why not? Let's hit this guy up. We are also 26 now, so... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting the Drain Life and... Jerk. I do like that the buff lasts a few seconds. Okay, we need 3 more skulls. We can get them from anywhere in the region. So the point of this quest, which is an overarching quest I believe we were working on for a while, is that Darthalia has enlisted us to wage war. I'm guessing Darthalia is just some, Deathstalker or something in the area, and old Darthalia, this person's jealous. He says he's jealous because we just have to guard. There we go. I procced an instacast. 5 seconds. Yeah, let's get that instacast. He's not going to get the threat at all because if I'm hitting him with the Shadow Bolt, there's no chance in heck. So basically he's like, yeah, have pity on a Death Guard, collect the skulls, because we're going to be fighting for a while. And when we have, for a few quests over the course of our battle, if we do so, he will eventually give us a ring. A ring-a-ding-ding. Okay, let's go ahead and fight this. Now we might draw that second dude. Very possible. I think we're going to aggro on Citizen Wilkies here. Oh, you know what? Oh, dang it. Okay, so... Okay. Alright, so... We have... Alright, we... are hitting Citizen Wilkies. Oh, we got another one as well. I might have to, heal Makta's up. 2 Citizen Wilks? Is that even a thing? How does that work? No, that was a Hillsbrad Footman. Go ahead and consume shadows, buddy boy. Alright, so we did get another skull, so we're down to just 2. That's cool. No biggie. I'm gonna stay away from the blacksmith just because I don't want to pull those mobs down from other people. But I don't want to get too far with only 2 skulls needed. I don't want to get sucked too far into the town. When we could get some decent... Now here's a guy. Here's a dude. Here's a peasant. I wonder... Yeah, I guess that's probably the order that I want to proc it, but now that corruption is so useful... Okay. 1 skull to go. Alright, let's get a footman. Things are going well. Luckily, like I said, we had so many just from the other quests. And we probably could have held off on this one and, saved it for... Because I bet you this is... It doesn't feel like this is the finale. Like, oh, kill the apprentice blacksmith. Finale, I'm sure... There we go, we got our skulls. Okay, so now we can get the heck out of Dodge. And I did proc that... what's it called? Nightfall. I did proc Nightfall, but by then it was already too late. Alright, so we're going to walk back to Terran Mill. Well, I know it's not the final in the zone, but I doubt it's the final of the Battle of Hillsbrad. I highly doubt it. But we have Elixir of Agony still. I don't know why that one's so hard, except for the fact that the mobs must be like level 27, 28 in that area, because already the, as we've been fighting, they're level 25, 26, so... And this is really another example, Stone Talon is another one, of zones that are just so much better for the Horde. We have our alliance that has yet to even do Hillsbrad, just because to even come out here, I think you come down into South Shore, to even come do the South Shore quests out here is just so painful. You just have so much less stuff to do. It's just not a great zone for questing. Yeah, so after this we'll finally be back, and then we'll be starting to do something that's going to be a little bit more work on my side, because we're going to go back into Duskwood. Not the biggest zone, one that we've technically already started. I'm actually going to do something I've never done in this episode on this show before. 2 things, really. And I'm going to fully rotate the hour-long episodes that we do of the Let's Plays, but, like, let's say because Callie and Eritor are sharing that zone, so what I'm going to do to make this show go faster and save us, in the long run, months of time, every time I do an hour with one, off camera I'll do an hour with the other, so it won't take up a day of... Before, even if I did that, that would eat up a day of recording for me. I would count that as my recording for the day, and I wouldn't record any other videos. So sometimes we would go 3 to 4 days without a video during that kind of time period. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to squeeze them in. It should hopefully work. It's going to... Most days, as I think I talked about this on another episode...
Talk to me.
Most time it's gonna be okay. Because on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, those days are the days that my wife works and I can squeeze in that time. It'll just be my evening. It'll take my free time. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal because what that means is my downtime, my chill after work time. After, usually, I'm puttering around the house doing family business until about 9:30. Then once the kids are, once my son's in bed and if my wife's off at work, then I come in and I make an episode. That's how I kick off. And that gives me a little bit of time to get everything done. And it usually gives me about an hour to do, like, some reading or play like Diablo or something.
What is it?
So the lucky Farinel returns. How many humans have you slaughtered today? Hundreds, I do hope.
But really, I have.
Have you any skulls for me?
Precious skulls, so beautiful. I owe you as promised, adventurer.
All right.
Trust no one.
That ring is a smidge better than this. This is 3 and 8. So I trade in the 1 strength for 3 intellect. So yeah, that's not that much worse. Not that much better, but a little better.
I am forsaken.
Considering strength is useless for me.
Were you able to carry out your orders, Warlock? Did you dispose of Varrington and his assistants? And where's that iron shipment?
Mission accomplished, adventurer, and carried out quite skillfully, I might add.
Thanks.
The town of Hillsbrad is in disarray, and we believe it will soon fall. We must, however, persist in our ruthlessness until the human scum are wiped from the foothills for eternity. Despite their overwhelming losses, the humans rally around their leadership and keep fighting. We must eliminate their leader, Magistrate Burnside, as well as the town council. Destroy their revered political document as well, the Hillsbrad Proclamation. And while you're at it, steal the town registry.
Alright, so this is the final one. It's probably... So killing the councilmen are those... Oh, we have another quest also, so this goes hand in hand with another one.
High Executor Darthalia sent me to keep watch of Dungarok from a distance. I'd set up camp just out of sight. But when morning came and I had to boil water, I left to gather firewood. When I returned to camp, I discovered my gear was missing. Apparently some dwarven scouts from Dungarok had passed by and made off with it. I need my sword. If you can get it back for me, I would be so grateful. So many dwarves there, ... It would be quite difficult to find the dirty little thief who stole it. ...
Alright, so this is a level 30 elite. My guess is that, yeah, it can just drop off of... It's probably just a drop quest. And it just drops off of any dwarf. The problem being they're level 28 and 29 elites. We have the Elixir of Agony. That's going to be a finale. They usually like to do that, end each zone with a... Even if they don't have dungeons, and then with a series of elite quests, at least one small chain. So probably not going to get to that today, but we can... It looks like we should probably be able to take the Battle of Hillsbrad out on our own. If we methodically kill our way in, I think we'll be okay, because we can handle 2 to 3 guys, even on our own with this warlock. What I'm going to do right now is soulstone myself. Because that's just good business. Okay, so we'll do that, reapply this. Okay, so between sacrifice now, if I really wanted to be smart, I would I'd go to the Undercity and learn my skills, but I'll end the episode by getting on the flight path for that. And then I'll take care of that off camera so you guys don't have to watch it. But what we'll do with this is at least try to take this out. We're only about halfway through the episode, so unless we really hit a serious snag, I just don't see this one taking us 30 minutes because we're killing one specific dude inside that town hall, and we have to kill 5 councilmen, which aren't the most common types, but they're not that rare. I mean, we probably killed close to 5 of them already when we were just now killing the blacksmith. This feels like perhaps a finale quest. We're now sacking their magistrate and destroying the registry of the town. So that feels like a good way to end the battle, and we've done a lot of other things. So all healers are on vacation this week. Yeah, this guy. I mean, healing mitochondria. Healers and tanks, they're both in high demand for sure. That's a briar thorn. They're useful. Might be worth the detour for that briar thorn. They can combine with some potions. Yeah, the bruise weed. Very useful. Come on, where you at? They don't give us a ton of herbalism, but they definitely help our alchemy. So we just keep that. There we go. We're at 140 on the herbalism. Not the best, but we're almost finished with journeyman level. Do we have the next thing learned? We do. Alchemy we do not, so we just barely have enough skills to do it. We're kind of broke as far as skills go. It's going to be... Warlocks are probably one of the most, if not the most expensive classes in the game to level up. They just have so many utility, so many moves, plus all of their demon moves. They're quite expensive. And then if you couple that with my other warlock is an enchanter, so I'm gaining no gold for all of my greens and quest gear. It makes for a super broke character, thank goodness. And really, you're not getting a lot of awesome enchants at low levels. There's just not that many. Enchants are certainly not like OP. Do they add a nice edge? Oh, yes, and I think later on you can find some good things. Good things Sod gave all the healers. Season of Discovery. DPS specs, huh? Yeah, so Season of Discovery, that's a hot topic. It's coming out in a couple days. I can't even begin to think about how I'm going to approach this Season of Discovery yet. I truly, truly don't know. We have a... I'm going to hit this guy with a... Okay, so I'm gonna hit this councilman up. I need to hit him up actually with this. See how it goes. I'm actually defending fairly well. My dude could use a little bit of life. Oh, I had that mana regeneration rate. Okay, so let's feed him up a little bit. Because if I give him his life, then I can gain some of it back. Not too shabby. Okay, so I got some Dwarven Mild who gives a credit about that. So we got one councilman just boom right off the bat. Remember, we need 5. We are going to have to fight our way, and the thing here, the key is, we need to be methodical. There's no... The way that we will get into trouble is if we cut corners. So we're just going to go ahead and fight. There's just no way around it. Like, I'll take this footman down. We're not going to get cute here. If as we did on our last episode when we two-manned the den at level 26, I think, with just a tank and a healer, if you are methodical, even though you do put yourself in a kind of there's no looking back, you're gonna be you're pot committed the deeper you get. You can do quite well, and really having I don't have a healer, but man, warlocks are pretty dang self-sufficient if you play smart and methodical. Okay, so let's go. He's coming after me with this. I have the full. Okay, so now as he runs, yeah, I get a little bit of something out of him there. Okay, there's another council person, so that's perfect. Oh, I didn't see that there was two. So, yikes. Ouch. Okay. He's walloping me with the ice. Okay, so... just gonna keep busting. Alright, so I'm gonna get as much life as I can back. Which, that's good, actually. He was really keeping... now he pulled off of it. I mean, I can eat some of these guys. Honestly, let's make a, you know what I'm going to do is make a less health zone too. Let's get some of that going on. And then let's eat a corpse. Let's eat one of these guys. Nom 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 nom. That'll help my life. Yep, just don't mind me. I'm just eating human flesh. Totally cool. Okay, so here is a footman. This is good. I don't know if this is just luck or how it goes, but we are sitting with one guard. I'll take that. There's a councilman over there also. Yeah, when we bounce back and forth like this, that's not that bad. Okay. Alright, so we have to be careful, but... Okay, so I think this is probably okay. Now this is where that, I'm gonna save that insta-cast right before the end. Okay, we didn't even have to. Alright, so... we do want to be smart about this. And again, if we just methodically make our way inside, keep our eye out for... we need the proclamation, the town registry, just keep an eye that we keep our buffs going. Oh, I need to get another soul shard just to top it off. Okay, so I don't see any books here. I don't know exactly where they are. That's it. We just want to be smart about it. No books, no books. Big bucks, no whammies. Okay, I do see a couple... Alright, so if we line of sight this guy, should be okay. Now he's coming up and whacking me, so that is of course his prerogative. This footman here is... Okay, so... here He ran. That's fine. Okay. Okay, now he's freezing us. Mactaz could use some. Okay, now let's drain soul. That'll give me some mana. Okay, so that's a third councilman for us. He can now get these shadows to drain his life. I don't think they'll respawn that fast. We're still looking okay. Alright, so... now, this is not the best. Okay, so... I'm gonna use my... yikes. Okay, so I'm gonna use sacrifice and a potion. Let's see if I can kill this guy here. Okay, so I got him. And now I need to dip. I need to dip and get out of here. Okay, we got our councilman. That guy came and helped, so that was a fantastic help. Okay, so this is Magistrate Burnside. That is actually the person that we need to kill. That stinks. Okay, so this is a Hillsbrad peasant. That is so we did not get to kill the right guy. That stinks. Okay, so a little bit bummed about that. We did not kill the correct person. Dagnabbit. Citizen Wilkes somehow made his way back in. Okay, so that blows, but at least I could possibly find what I need. And you never know, whatever. Who knows? So I got the credit for the kills on that. So let's find these documents. No. There we go. So this is... oh, that's a dude. So we need the town proclamation. My guess would be that it's... oh, let's create another one of these while we're here, because that was useful. Okay, so here's the registry, so we can at least burn that. That makes that a little bit easier. Okay, or we'll pick it up. And here's the proclamation. So now we can kind of do the same thing, since we need to hold off. Let's see. We'll see what happens inside here. Because that guy got the kill on Burnside, which is a bummer. And he may or may not spawn inside here. So actually, if I kick it way back in this part of the room, it might be okay. Especially with sacrifice, just if we wait for spawns. Just have to see if we really kick it in the corner. He is supposedly spawns like right around here, so we're gonna wait. But we have everything else we need. So even if we get it, and we just need to kill Burnside, we don't need to loot him or anything. So I think with a bunch of dots and everything, can hopefully get something going on. Let me just refresh that just in case. I don't know what's going to go on. I don't know that I even want to mess with these people. I don't know what their respawn's going to be, but I think there's a decent chance that, like, if we fight over here... The problem was that I saw that other magistrate who charged out, and who we did kill, and it was, I guess, more than one magistrate, so... Because it was not Magistrate Burnside. We did not get credit for that. So this could definitely be tough. You definitely have to be able to handle your business. That guy, I probably could have been a little smoother, but even killing 3, I think I could have handled it with sacrifice and strategic. But then that hunter came in and really, he pulled all kinds of junk. So it's hard for me to tell exactly, what went down. If we look at the hills, no, we had to do what? We had to destroy the proclamation, which we did. That was that. And now the registry, I guess we have some time to kill. So let's read the registry. The Hillsbrad Town Registry. We, the people of Hillsbrad, do solemnly swear our faith and devotion to the alliance maintained by the great monarchs King Magni Bronzebeard of Ironforge and King Anduin Rin of Stormwind. Herein lies the town registry for purposes of governing this fair city in the foothills of the great Alterac Mountains, as well as serving as a record of those who have paid their taxes to their kings and to the great almighty alliance. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This is this guy.
That's still recharging.
He's going after me, and they might respawn fast. Okay, so it's going to be hard to say, but that's pretty good. Okay, so we have a kill there. So if we're careful, might be okay. Okay, so this is Clerk Horace Blobbity Blue Blah. This is that other guy I killed. Okay, so this is where I thought that I was killing the guy and I'm just killing his number 2 or whatever. Okay, so this was a big deal for me. Okay. There's Magistrate Burnside. So here we go. We will fight our boy here. Oh man, he is level 30. He does not mess around. Jeez, he is just resisting every stinking thing I cast on him. Just straight resisting everything. There we go. I hit him with that one at least. There we go. Got him with that. Oh, he's like a mage or something. Alright, so we got his butt. Let's eat his flesh. We got him. So, regardless, whatever, we don't win, whatever. My mana's a little low. I'm gonna go ahead and cast to draw this guy over. I think we're gonna have to fight our way out. Okay. So, mana's a little bit low. Oh, great. So we're gonna have to... Yeah, he's coming at me. Okay. Okay. If I have to, I can get some mana from life tapping. We gotta get out of here, honestly. Okay, so... Oh no. Oh no, I was just about to sacrifice. So it's okay, I guess. I'll drink a potion and maybe I can get out of here. I was just about to hit sacrifice, but I do have the soul... soul thing, so... Yeah, so what we'll do is wait for them to reset. Okay, so that's not ideal, but... it's way better than the alternative, so...
I don't like this place.
Not enough mana.
Jeez. Yeah, I just want to have another soul stone on me, honestly. Oh, I can't. Alright, let's send this guy out. Great, he's got 2 now. Okay, so we're gonna do what we can. I don't have a lot of mana. But he should be okay. In all honesty. Oh great, here we have a 3rd now. Okay, so we got one of our... Oh gosh, we gotta get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna just sacrifice and run. Let's see what I can do. This is just not a pleasant experience. Now, I don't have the soul. We might not make it just because look at all these freaking guys. And I'm getting hit with that. I do have a Hellstone. I might as well pop that. We did it! Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. Alright, so... we did survive. Thanks to sacrifice and... Healthstone. So let's just run our little butts home now. That's probably it for today. We'll go turn this in, but I don't think I want to start a new questline yet. So, all said and done, the utility of the Warlock saved us. We had to use a Soul Stone. We had to pop our Health Stones multiple times. We had to burn through our potions. We do have, we can buy Leaded Vial. We have at least enough to make one more potion. That's good. Multiple sacrifices, constant churning and burning of our Voidwalker. But considering we didn't even learn our level 26 talents, not too shabby. And we kind of had a muffed killing of the magistrates there, and we still pulled it off. So I don't know exactly how it's going to go down, because I don't know how long this Elixir of Agony questline is going to be. And we're going to find out right now if the Battle of Hillsbrad is truly ended. But my guess, based on the way everything else has gone, is this is probably... we'll probably have the Elixir quest, and I imagine... because this is the only region left unexplored. We've done Durnhold Keep, South Shores, the Alliance region. We've kind of done all the entry stuff. This is all Alterac Mountains that doesn't count. We've done these fields. It's really just this bottom area, which I believe is the... I thought it had some Syndicate stuff, so I think it's interesting that we have the Mud Snout Blossoms being a level 28 quest. I didn't think that was the hardest, but it might be that the Syndicate's kind of up there. That actually kind of makes sense. But yeah, Season of Mysteries sounds, or Discovery, or whatever it is, sounds really cool. Super looking forward to doing that. I just don't know how we're going to mix it in. I really, truly don't, because the game has always gone chronologically. Never before has it gone back in time outside of the context of the canon with the games. The books, yeah, they do it all the time. And we can handle that easily. We just slot a book in wherever we want. But with Season of Discovery, or whatever it is, you're really building off of things that happened during Classic. And maybe beyond. I'm not sure how they're going to work it. So, from a story perspective, we really kind of need that. But I don't know that I will... If it's... I imagine it's going to be sort of like Season of Mastery, where you're going to have to make your own characters, so we'll be starting from scratch on that server, so I don't want to get bogged down and spinning my wheels when we already have such a devoted projects going on, but I could easily see it taking the place of a side kind of thing, but I want to finish it reading, so I'm going to have to see. I also don't want to miss out on it. I don't want it to be like Diablo, where you do a season, if you don't do it, you miss it.
What is it?
Oh, we never finished reading the registry. Let's just look at the second page.
For Sylvanas.
Oh, here's the actual registry. Magistrate Rutherford Burnside, all debts settled, he's dead. Blacksmith Avery Barrington, all debts settled, We also killed him. Clerk Horace Whitesteed, all debt settled. He be dead. Councilman Gillis, all debt settled. Well, we had to kill these councilmen. I'm guessing they're ostensibly that's these guys. Same thing with Councilman Hook. Farmer Getz, well, we did have to kill him. Farmer Ray, debt outstanding. Payment in agricultural goods promised at time of harvest. Well, we had probably killed him. And Farmer Lyon, debt outstanding, evicted from the land. I don't know about that. Farmer Kalaba, debts outstanding. Payment in agricultural goods promised them harvest. Citizen Wilkes, oh, we killed him. Citizen Bonoen, don't know if we killed him. Probably. Miner Welty, debt outstanding. Payment due upon next delivery of ore from Azure Load. Same thing with Miner Sydney and Miner Hackett, but I feel like we killed them as well. Miner Orwell and Miner Fitzgerald. Citizen Netherand, Citizen May, both have all debts paid. And Foreman Bonds, debt outstanding, payment due upon ore as well. So just basically a list of almost everybody that we killed. Here we have a trash gun.
What now? News of your glories in Hillsbrad traveled fast.
20 silver
You've
for
done
that?
well, adventurer.
20 silver?
The Hillsbrad town registry indicates that the Azure Lode mine is under
We haven't
Alliance
finished.
control. Furthermore, the mine is a prime source of iron ore for the Alliance armories. Even though we've struck a decisive blow to the town of Hillsbrad, the Alliance still supports and protects the Azure Lode mine fervently. The mine lies due south of Hillsbrad. Go there and slay the foreman, a human by the name of Bonds. Kill his miners as well. That should send a clear message to the Alliance.
What more messages do we need to send, milady? We have killed the entire town, burned the registry, killed the councilmen, killed the peasants, killed the farmers, collected their skulls. Oh, but if we take the mine nearby, that will send the message. Come on. All right, so we're going to do that, but actually I think we'll do that after on the next episode. We'll probably get the elixirs first. I have a feeling this will be a little easier, so we'll make our way there and get closer. Not the Humbered Sword. That's going to be near the end. I don't even know what we're going to get from that. Crap that I can't use. Don't you just love that? But yeah, so we will, we'll do that. We'll catch up on the next time. I'm going to hop onto a flight path and head to Undercity, where I will train the ways of the Warlock. And we have another episode in the pipe 5x5. Thanks everybody so much for watching and for listening. You guys rock. You're amazing. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. Peace out.